Hi everyone, and welcome to From Shambles to Shambhala on this absolutely glorious, warm, sunny day. It really feels like the beginning of summer, finally. We've just gone through this very major shift energetically with a lineup of planets making their movement out of Taurus and into Gemini. So it's a shift from the earth energies into the air energies. So it can feel like a Kundalini energy rising experience, but that can also lead to us being very scattered. So it's really important during this time, with all of these powerful energies pushing us up and out, for us to get fully grounded, breathing deeply through our bellies, spending as much time in nature as we can, and bringing ourselves into the present moment. Now, there are some very significant events taking place in the first week of June. I'll just talk about some of them, not all of them, the ones I think are most important. One of those is the fact that Mercury is coming into a conjunction with Jupiter. Mercury is catching up to Jupiter and then will overtake it. Jupiter is all about expansion, and Mercury is about our thoughts and our ability to communicate those thoughts. So this is about an expansive, visionary look at what we want next in the next phase of our life, and then to express it very carefully and wisely. So it's coming from the heart, through the throat chakra, and out into our voice. And it's the new perceptions that you have about the way you're going to operate in the world in the future. And then the other major event is the fact that the Sun and Venus are coming into a conjunction during this first week in June. Now, the Sun, when conjunct Venus, creates what's called a full Venus. So rather like we have a new moon and a full moon every month, Venus, it's a 4-year cycle. So going back to June 2020 was when we had the new Venus, and now this week we are moving into the full Venus, which means it's bringing the 4-year period to completion. Venus is all about our values, our relationships, our money. And so what we're being asked to do is look back over this last 4 years, which has been very tumultuous for everybody, to see what lessons have we learned during this time about ourselves. And then we set some really clear new intentions to take us on this next phase of the journey, along with that energy of Mercury and Jupiter. And then on June the 6th, we have the new moon in Gemini, and all these planets will be lined up in the first half of Gemini. So it's this really refreshing, fresh approach to our lives, setting really clear new intentions, having considered all of this. And then one final piece to be really aware of, and that is that Pluto is in retrograde motion, very, very slow moving. It's at 1 degree of Aquarius, and it is going to touch back into Capricorn in September. So we've also got to be aware then of this Pluto retrograde going backwards to dig as deep as it possibly can into areas of our life where we have either been manipulated, subjected to power plays and control. But at the same time, when a planet moves into a new sign, because it's at 1 degree, inevitably there will be some sort of aspect created with Pluto. So now that Mercury and Jupiter are conjunct at 2 degrees of Gemini, there's this wonderful 120-degree trine arrangement between Pluto and them. So there is this wonderful opportunity to think about the positive aspects of Pluto, which is power to the people, new inventions, new initiatives, and a focus on humanity. So it's a very, very, very powerful time for us to really work through our mind, not get scattered, be focused on our heart center and our connection with Mother Earth and nature, and move forward into the summer solstice on June 20th, when we all blossom into our highest perspective as the sun reaches its highest point in the sky from the northern hemisphere point of view. So we blossom and bloom from the inside out. So I really hope you can enjoy some great sunshine this month and have a wonderful time.